9/11. 9/11. Let me show you. First of all, one of my designs. This is inside the Twin Tower. You notice the Pontiac sign here, the Pontiac sign here, the Pontiac sign here. This is inside the tower. This one does not have the Pontiac. This has the Delta angle. The Delta angle, and I mentioned it once before, is like this. It's the hat. This is the Delta angle. The Delta angle. One side, two sides, the teapot. I'm a little teapot. Anyways, the Delta angle. 9/11, because of the video I saw today, Saul Israel showed me that video. I wrote a lot of stuff about that piano. That number 6F that I see on the piano, and I think I've mentioned it in my last video, there's no key next to it. You must go, instead of 5.5, you cannot go on the 5th key E into F. There's no black key connecting. You have to go through E into F, G, and H, because on the piano, do I have the piano here somewhere? Piano. Okay, I'm going to have to bring my camera up. Okay, and I'm going to show the piano right over here. Let me try and see where the piano is. So we have a bunch of pianos over here. I don't know how to lock this in. And let me find this. Okay, I have the piano right over here. So if I'm doing this properly, I'm assuming this is C. B has nothing in between it over here. And F. C, D, E, F. F has nothing here. And B has nothing here. 2 and 6, the same 2 and 6 we're always talking about. Venus and Saturn, which is changed to Pluto, which is our birth, and Uranus, 9 and 7. They both have no key. So what happens, okay, with this one, it must link over here. Here is your B, here's your C. Your C is between the two blacks. Okay, but look, B, C, D. D is open, E. C, D, excuse me, B, this is C, this is B. After B, it's open. So if I'm understanding this correctly, I'm going to do this again. This is B. This is A. This is G. This is F. The same way as this is F over here. This one over here, F, G, A, B, C. So what happens over here is right here is interlocking between the two. I call that your 88. Right here. 6, 7, 8. So in 7 and 8, the 6, 7, and 8 card, the 6 has no moons. It's just an exposure card. 5, E, must come through this one over here. You see the way there's an open space? They're 1. There is no separation. 5 and 6 must go together as 11. And they're transferred into this side moon here, 7, the gateway, and 8. F, G, A. But it's actually H-A. A-H for Harry. So 6, 7, and 8 go together as 21. And it looks like the pitchfork. I'd have to do the design on this. See the way it's the pitchfork? You put a line down here. Can I get the line down here? See the pitchfork between these three? The one that is here is G. This is A. This is B. It's enclosed by B on one side. You see the way this cut goes right into this? This cut goes right into the black key, and this cut goes right into the black key. But this cut is a separation between here and here. F, G, A, B. And then you have C, D, E. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4 is actually 8, 7, 6. 8, 7, 6. 8, 7, 6 fits with 2, 3, and 4 equaling to the 10, 10, 10. So 6 has an open space. This is 6, 6, 6 right over here because 6 must link to 7, 8, and 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. 16, 17, 18. Second thing I wanted to mention is Monopoly. We round the corners. Every corner is 11 and then the 10 more to the next corner. But the reality of 10, okay, it's exactly like you said. This is the 10. your hand on 9, the other guy in the other corner, holding together, you slap. It's 10, right? High five is in between 10, but when you're slapping, you're actually only slapping 4 and 4, because the wings don't get hit. The wings don't get hit. The two thumbs. Another thing that I noticed, I was watching, is that on an airplane, the 5 position, like the rabbit's foot, when the rabbit jumps, the position of the wheels, there's a set of wheels of 4 wheels and 4 wheels, and it's the arm that brings up the 4 wheels. But when you talk about the 3, it's the passage of the 3, or it's the heart of a single wheel that supports the plane. So I have to get an understanding of how these numbers work according to what is 4. The 4 tires holds up the car. The transmission is located at a certain position. Front wheel drive, back wheel drive. Train goes forward, train goes backwards, right? So I'm still trying to understand, and I'm not finished this design, but this was the design that had to do with the arm from the plane picking up the set of wheels that are here, picking up 4 wheels. Okay? At the same time, this one over here is the passage, because in this one over here, everything is working. All the oil tanks are working to bring in these 4. So what is the question about 1? Is 1 still the passage between the pigs? You have 2 of these. Now, what about this? O and O? You think so? Is that what you think? Well, let's take a better look. It's M and M together. When you turn it this way, right? This one's turning this in between here and here. In between one world and 2 worlds. This is the grinder in between the 2 worlds. Now, we're here. This, what is it doing? I think we're in some sort of sphere. I don't even know. I shouldn't even talk until the design is finished. But this is M and M creating O. M-O-M, mom. M again, but I made it thicker. You see how thick I made it? And the M again, and mom. Mom and mom. At the same time, this is the delta angle. This is half. It spins inside here. So it becomes D. This is the angle of the dice. The angle of the dice. Here's your 90, this is your 90, and here's your 45s. 45, 45, and here's your 90. That runs over here straight. But you run straight, but you indent it, because it's 2 on the outside, 2 on the inside. And then once this turns around, it goes for the whole thing. Now whatever it transmits, I don't know. But these are all MOMs and D, dad and mom. So like I said again, on Monopoly, we turn around the corner. Here's the corner. On this side it's 9. On this side it's 11. You hold on hands at the corner. And you go around the board. You hold on hands at the other corner. You know why? Because you have to do that on the 30th corner of creation. Because if you don't hold hands, you don't go around, go to jail. So 9-11 is high 5. What's in between you and the next side? When 5 is in the center of 4, 5, and 6, or 2, 5, and 8, okay, you have to stretch out. You hang on to 5. F hangs on to 5. 4 hangs on to 5. And there's something in the center transmitting the energy between the 2. Or, at the same time, we design this, we bring it from here, we go down here, and we go up here, and we avoid 5 altogether. I mean avoiding the second arm. This is the Y. This, I don't have the design. I shouldn't be doing a video at going halfway with this, but this is that Y. Okay? There's more than one. This turns. This turns. This turns. Hold on a second. Right over here. See, it turns around this. It fits into here is the delta angle. The delta angles. This is easy. You see this? This way, and this way. The Z. You see this? You take it from here, you go to here. You go to here without lifting your pen. Okay? You come back to that corner right over here. You take that corner, you go over here. You take that, you go into the middle, you come back into this corner. This corner goes up to over here, and you come back into this corner. You come into this corner, you go halfway, you go into the corner here, you come down over here, 2, 3. 3 goes up over here, 4, comes into the middle over here, 5. Comes back into this side, 6. It goes up into the middle here, 7, and down here to 8. Never lift a pencil for any of the design. The design is right here. You see the big Pontiac sign? You see the small Pontiac sign? This one, here's the cube. This hooks onto the cube here. And then the other one from this side hooks onto the cube here. And then it turns. There's your pointer for north, east, and west. We did this one. 240 by 25 equals 6,000. 15 and 10. O and J. Joe. It also, the core that turns this that I just showed you, the Y that turns this, there's a yoke on this. It's an O. It's a Y and an O. It says yoke, which means student 11. I understand this. If you take a good look at this, it looks at the dog. The dog's got his 4 feet, E and E. The dog stretches out to this side with his 2 feet and the head, and stretches out this side 2 feet. Because man is standing straight up and down. We need to get 4 and 6. When we get 4 and 6 together, that's 100, or it's 10. 6 and 4 crosses through 5 and 5. When we go to 1 and 9 is 10. We go through 5 and 5. But 1, 5, and 9 is the main casing that holds the circle. 4, 5, and 6 is the center that has a cut hole in it that goes over as the receiver on the circle. If there's a circle, the passage comes all the way down into 5 and hits number 5. Then from number 5, it relocates to 4 and 6. 9 comes up into number 5. And 9 is a hard spot inside the circle where the spirit comes in. Because it comes in and it's got to stop. So it hits you in the head. Number 9. It comes in through the hole. 1 and 5. 6. Hits you in the head. 9. 15. 1 and 5. From 1 to 5 is the passage area 51. The receiver of the light. Two times 8, 16. 2, 3, and 4. 5, 4, and 3. 8, 7, and 6. 2, 5 is 7. 8, 2 is 10. 2, 2 is 4 is 13. 11 and 2 is 13 equals 4. 19 equals 24x. To get 3 you need 10 becomes 16. Plus 11 becomes 27. 27th letter is Y. 21st letter is U. UX. UXY. This letter over here, 4, 3, 6 equals to 13. 13th letter is M, I. I am, I am. The 4 says I am. It's a rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is A again because 4 is played in number 5. The 4 dots, 1, 1, 1, 1, goes with the 5 dice. The 2 dots goes with the 3 dice. 5 and 9 go together. 7 and 7 goes together. 2 and 11 go together. On one side, did I do that right? 1 and 2 is 3. 3 and 11 go together. That's the red ball and pull. So we did this over here. P, U, X. The pucks. The pucks are on the ice. Yom Kippur. Pucks. KPI. What is a KPI? It's a pressure. Air pressure. 16, 21, 24. 2 plus 8 is 10, 10, 10. J, J, J. 10 is 16, 16, 16 is 48. Within the space of the door, the air pressure of the incoming. Now the numbers that reflect this, 16, 2, and 8, here's your 8. But now we come into the 7 world. 2 times 5 is 10. 3 times 4 is 12. 1 times 6 is 0, 6. J, L, Joel. Joel F. Joel Aleph. Joel Aleph. Or Noel of F. I know it's hard to understand. I'm having a hard time myself. See the way we split that middle up there? 360 degrees on each side, and the center runs the whole clock. 720. 72 times 36 is 25,920 of the Mayan calendar. 4 by 90 is 360 on each side. 8 by 90 is 720. 4, 8, 8, 4, 32, the passageway of 12 of the Lamb. 3 by 12 is 126, 126, 126. Everything is 120, everything equals 126. 3 by 126 is add an 18 to it. So instead of 360 days, it's 378. The Gesh in heaven, the mark. 6 by 126 equals to 36. Creation comes within the center. So 18, 18, and 36 is the 72, all because of the value to the 0, which is the clock on man. 72 times 36 is creation. 72 times 5. This block is worth 5. Why is that block worth 5? Because 72 times 5 is 360, making this block 5 by 5 equaling to 25. Equaling to 25. Equaling to 25. 240 by 25 is 6,000. 246 is the passage. 8E and 6, 156, the spirit of Aleph. Because 0 equals 6, add on 150 more. 22.5. When we go from this angle down to here, I call that the 45-degree angle, the angle of Dalet. When you come into the center, you go to 22. 45, 22.5. 42, so when you go 45 and 22.5, is 67.5, 6, 7, and 5. Again, 6, 7, and 5 is 21. 5,760 in the Hebrew time equals to the year 2000. 15 times 15 is 225, and 225 divided by 5775. 5775 divided by 225 equals to 225 times 24 equals, no, 225 times 30 equals, no, 225 times 26 equals, no, 225 times 25 equals, no, I'm not getting the answer I want. I'm not getting the answer I want. 225, 6,000, 6,000 divided by 225 equals, no, I'm getting all sixes. I'm getting all sixes. But 15 by 15 is 225. This is the 45 angle. This is the 22.5, 6, 7, and 5. Can we divide that? 675 divided by 3.75 equals? Yes, that works out perfect. 3.75 divided by 6.75. Because to go around 360 degrees, to go around 360 degrees divided by 3.75 equals to 96. It's the exact rotation we need. That's where I get this coming from, right over here. I leave some of my images and I come back to it. So this is what we're running with right now as a time pattern. 2 is 5, 8, and 2, 11, minus 9. Why the minus 9? Because in order to get to 13 from here, you minus 9. Never start with 12. Add 10 onto everything. They do it when they count cards in blackjack. So make this 12. Make this 22. Minus the 9 equals to 13. Because once you're over the number, you're on the next level. So it's not 10, it's 20. The same thing goes over here. 3. You add the 10 to make it 13. We'll start at 23. We'll minus the 10 from 23. Well, that's not working. Something's not working out. 22 minus 9 is 13. 23 minus 11. No, 23 minus 10 is 13. 23 minus 10 is 13 equals to the light. Something's not working out in my brain. I don't know what it is. 9, 11, 2, 10, 1, 6. Is this proper? 9 and 2 equals to 11. 1 equals to 1. 2 equals 11. 1 equals 1. 5, 11 and 11 on the outside. 11 on the outside. 11 on the center. There it is. There's your 11, 11. From the 147 in the 36 creation is your 11, 11. right here, 11, 11. This one over here, 11, 11. This one over here, I'm supposed to have 1 and 12 is 13. And this one would actually would be, wow, 6, 9, and 3. That equals to 12. What equals to 5 and 1 is 6. 9 and 2. 3 and 1. 3 and 1 equals to 4. 1 and 2 equals to 3. Something's wrong with my calculations. So anyways, the last couple of minutes, everything is right and something is wrong. So we're going to end up with this. 231 by 25 is this. 240 times 25 is this. 15 times 15 is 225, makes up the difference of the 9 birth. 2 times 3 times 1. 2 times 4 times 0. 4 and 2 is 6. 2, 3, 1 is 6. 5 and 2 is 7. 5, 2 is 7. 6, 7, 6, 7. 12 and 12. 14 and 10, 24. Plus 6 equals 30. Plus 6 equals 36. Every time you see a 0, just add 6. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. I'm not pleased with this video other than the work I have to do on the piano. I have to erase everything I did on the piano. I had 2 visitors today. Thank you very much. It was very kind of them to stop by. I'm extremely busy. I hope everybody understands. I'm on a mission. I did break a light on my lamp. What does that mean? The lights go out? No more filming tonight? I have some painting to do, but I can't see. So I better shut down. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. All about the tunes, my friend. All about the tunes.